Creeping in the motherfucking dark. Creeping in that won't go far.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. Oh, guys, I tried to be slick. I really did. Ugh. I sure did try to be slick, though. I just wanted to come on and watch a few things. What happened to our guy, man? Did our guy say he was going to come on live? He was going to make an episode or something, right? Well, he made a short. He made a video. And then he made another video. I'm going live between 8:30 and 9-ish. Listen, I don't know if he saw me like sniping through the bushes or anything. But I was gonna wait and then fucking stream his ass. Yeah, I think he forgot too. I said, damn, Mars. Shit. So yeah, I was hanging out, dude. I had it set up. I had the show set up and prepped, ready to go. As soon as he was gonna go live, bam! I was gonna be up in his ass. And I was gonna be like, hey, come over here, join the panel. I was gonna be all up in his comments, you know. But he couldn't even do that. Not surprised. Let me see if I can get you guys. So yeah, another letdown. He'll probably go live tonight, especially after he sees this, right? This motherfucker. I guess what we can do is we'll start on his first video from a day ago, okay? It seems more fair because they'll be in chronological order, you know? So I'm going to square this screen. And I was holding back, boy. I was holding back for real. All right, so here we go. Now, mind you, it's going to be a little rusty and dusty to listen to, okay? Because this is the fucking... Hey, what's up, Secular? This is back to the video when I said, remember when he was missing his teeth? Remember that one? He was missing a partial that day. Secular, are you on? You want to come up for a second and watch this with me or something? I got to talk to you anyway, man. I'm not sure. Yeah, he might have seen Mars. I'm not sure. Yeah. So the phone is still fucked up, right? We came to a point where we're like, okay, obviously the phone was dirty, and that's why it sounds so shitty. So we're back to the grainy ass, no teeth Mars vid. We need to get him like a can of air duster, and then have him blow the phone mic out. So when he uses the phone, it won't sound like this.
Yeah. No, I want this one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, it sounds like shit. I'm so sorry, guys. What about his fucking headphones he was supposed to get? What's up, Speculeezy?
All right. So I got a lot of text messages, emails. Yeah. You guys hit me up on Instagram.
You can barely hear this. This is terrible.
Reply for like a month.
What's he talking about?
Instagram.
What's it all about?
Well, I'm not sure if you're familiar with Mars, but he here lately has been making a life-changing, or he did make a life-changing decision to get off the internet for a little bit and just work. But then he's been saying he's going to come back and all this, and they always come back and back and back, and you know what I mean, right?
Well, it's addicting. It's hard to stay off it. We're
Well,
replacing.
for a person that does it, you know, or likes to watch it, but for him, he's trying to grow and build a channel. I'm not sure if he ducked out of doing his stream last night was because maybe he's seen I had something pending, which I could have had it like hidden, but I was like, fuck it, we're not hiding. Just
well, Creed, what do you want to talk to me about? This is like being at work and saying that, hey, can I see you in the office for a minute?
Hey, I mean, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to see this video. I didn't know it was gonna be this terrible to listen to.
Okay.
Hang on, let's square this shit away first.
Okay.
Never ended up happening.
Can you even hear it, man? I might need to put two earbuds in.
Every channel that makes a living off of YouTube.
I gotta turn this.
They got people editing it for them, or this, that, or they got time to do it themselves. Since they're getting if you're a YouTuber, it's kind of like being an artist. Like let's say, for example, like Alice in Chains, Wayne Staley. I think their last live performance was in '96 when they did the Unplugged show. And they did 2 songs.
Okay, no, we're not going to sing.
Born Again and because he would do speedballs all day. And then after 98, from 98 all the way to 2002, this dude did nothing. He literally, he got a townhouse that was like 260,000. It'd probably be close to 400. Cobain could have done. I get Kurt Cobain hated being a.
So what is he giving us a music history lesson? I guess. I don't know what he was talking about the other night. I mean, I didn't really watch too much of it, and this is hard to hear. I guess he didn't get the headphones because he would have,
God, does he ever does he ever make videos or do lives about you, or are you guys got something going back and forth? Or what's going on?
No, the only time he says anything about me is like a fuck you, Cree, or something, or fuck that guy, or
right. Well, there seems to be something about him you don't like, whatever it is.
Well, how should I say? I was drawn to him because the absurdity of his videos. It's like he was completely oblivious to the matter at hand. And I was just kind of repackaging, reviewing,
analyzing it.
I did little lighthearted troll vids. It was all his footage. It's not like I ran a hate campaign. There was a few times the anger got the better of me because I was just fucking frustrated about shit. But his whole thing was he wants to be big on YouTube, like Ryan Leone. Do you know who Ryan is?
Yeah, now I do after being over here.
Yeah. Okay, so it's a drug community. I'm not sure if you've been around any of those or anything. But yeah, this guy, he had some pretty remarkable things. That's the only reason why I kind of tethered on.
Well, it's kind of a European thing to kind of analyze, judge, be curious, to criticize.
I guess
something to logic,
like a talk type
logic.
Of,
we look for contradictions.
What is the fucking
think
name
about
for
it? Analyze it.
It's not like recapping or reviewing, but it's almost like a talk piece type of style,
right?
More or less on the individual because of just the insane amount of energy at the time that was coming out with some of the stuff. And I covered it because it was funny and fun, but I'm not sure if he's gotten burned out on all the mixed reactions of that stuff, or maybe he's just the lifestyle, the drugs, the up and down, what have you.
You ever talk to Sharon V outside of YouTube?
We've sent some messages back and forth, some correspondence. I can't remember if I spoke to her on the phone ever. Yeah. I'm not sure. Maybe not. But
would you want
she
to
was
talk
around during the withdrawal. She showed a lot of support and was like,
"Oh, really?
Taking care of me." Yeah.
Yeah, good. What'd you want to talk to me about?
Oh yeah, well, so anyway, I guess we could drop this video because it's not important, but the other night, I want to say, was such an explosive episode. I don't mean explosive as in what happened. I want to say it's explosive. Like there was too much content in that episode. I mean, we covered religion, politics,
Right.
racial
All over
issues,
the board. Right.
sexual, just I mean, we went all across the fucking board, and it made it a long episode. And we had a guest, and so I feel like the entire episode was just mishmash before we could actually get the guest in. So I said, even if I edit this thing down, it's going to take forever, day and night. And I said,
Right.
it sucks that a lot of that open air was things that just get people up in arms when they talk about politics or religion and all that and everything and blah, blah, blah.
Well, that's something we're going to have to learn to put on our big boy and big girl pants and get over. We're going in the wrong
Yeah.
way. That's
Now-
just bad. But if I'm like a guest on your live, or if I come over here, you can set rules. I have to do my best to do that, but
Oh, well, everything I feel like went swimmingly on
good.
my end, I guess. I
good.
try not to be biased. I try to let people say stuff in the comments if they feel, but I feel like if they're going that route to say something mean or hurtful,
Just to get
and
a
they're
rise
behind
out of someone.
yeah, they're like an alt account and they're just trying to really disrespect the guest or a specific person that's mod or something. Then I'm
Well,
like,
you
yeah,
know what?
get that fucking trash out of here, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, well, we're
But,
a pattern-seeking animal. We can tell. We can generally tell. If you're over the age of 30, you got enough life experience to know if that's going on in the chat or not. You know what I mean? If
Yeah,
that
I mean,
makes
this
sense.
is the fucking internet. You're gonna have to prepare for whatever. And so I try to keep it open-minded, but I can't help if others don't feel that same way.
I understand.
Now, this whole country or whatever was founded on freedom of speech, religion, all of that.
Right.
So I think they expect us all as adults to be open-minded and understanding of one another's opinions and thoughts, right?
And can I interject real fast? It was also founded on. I think you may be able to argue it was founded on freedom from religion. Thomas Jefferson had said,
Yeah,
I can't quote him
I could be wrong.
verbatim. I can't quote him verbatim, but he said something to the extent, it matters not what my neighbor's religion is or if he has none. That doesn't mean that our country, I'm not a historian, but, I think it's the free thinkers have been around for a long time. So,
Yeah. The name secular, I kind of looked into some of that yesterday. Is that more or less along the lines of the atheism lifestyle?
yeah, Cammy, it just
Is
means
that kind of why you
without
titled that or
religion.
whatever?
Without religion, it's you can take it to mean I'm secular. I think there's a scientific, rational reason for everything.
Yeah,
It's all
almost
around
like you're removing the possibility of God and the miracles of random, universal, whatever. I guess.
Well, we
I'm
don't
not
know
freaking-
what causes. There's some things we don't know yet that the scientists haven't figured out. There's a lot of, I talk a lot of BS on here. I don't take it YouTube real serious. It's all
Well, you
fun,
seem to
but-
kind of have your manners. Like you are well spoken and you are
thank
very
you. I don't
respectful
think
and
I am.
polite.
Okay.
I want to say the other night when I came to, I was away from the mic and the camera and all that, and I stepped out the door for about 10 minutes, and I come back. You guys were in a heated ass discussion of some sort, something, right? The co-host was pretty inflamed. She's like, blah blah blah. Look at his quality. Look at his content. And I'm not one to be rude on the internet. I mean, if I have to tell a motherfucker get out of here or something, whatever, that's one thing. But I try to refrain because I'm not no bad bully.
Yeah,
dude
she
or
was
anything.
a tough cookie.
I don't know what you got now. She's got her own beliefs, and
Are you talking about Maddie, Miss? What was her Matey? Something?
M. Gray. Yeah, I don't know what you guys got into it about, but I walked in the door last minute, and she was on fire with you.
Well, I think
And I'm trying to diffuse it, going, whoa, what's going on? What did I miss?
Well, she was the one that said she had me. No, I am Gray. Yeah, that was the one. She was a bit.
Yeah.
She
So
was a bit
anyway,
feisty.
she's saying this stuff like, he's a fucking weirdo. Look at his videos. I'm like, okay, let's look.
Well, that's true. She's spot on.
Were saying,
I'm
you
the
two were
president of the
saying,
Weirdo
let's
Club.
go look, let's watch together. I'm like, okay, this is the time and place to handle this kind of argument. So we all go look together. You didn't run. You didn't jump out of the panel. You sat there and was like, yeah, there's that video right there. There's that video. I simply was trying to grasp what was going on as it was happening. And from what I seen, I didn't see anything alarming because A, if it wasn't legal, YouTube wouldn't allow you to keep it up.
Right.
And B, everything I had seen that we all watched together seemed like it was civil. The people were aware they were being filmed. They knew they were on camera and this was going to be public. We live in a day and age where people want to post their Cash Apps or their Instagram links. Everybody's out there on the internet already, you know?
Well, we live in a society now, and I've noticed this behavior is a lot more prevalent. I don't know if it has to do with drugs or what we see in the media or if it's a combination of things. There's a lot of Americans like that M. Gray that they have anxiety. They think everything's creepy. Everybody's out to stalk them. And nowadays, if you don't like somebody, they're creepy. They're a stalker. They go right to that. It's almost like junior high school. Americans are scared of everything and everybody nowadays. People are there's a lot more anxiety, a lot more anxiousness.
Yeah, and then it's also whatever has happened to someone traumatically. It's like they may have learned some kind of underlying.
She might have had
a lesson, but they had to deal with trauma, you know. And that's how people end up with their type of thoughts and feelings.
Well, she was doing the right thing. She was scrutinizing what I had. She was, sort of interrogate me. I was okay with it. That's how.
Yeah. Like I said, you carried yourself very respectful. I don't know what you said that might have set her off. Maybe something about women, like
probably so.
Because I had to ask Esau. I said, "Well, what did he say that triggered her?" And he said something about we shouldn't marry white women because I think we talked earlier about the culture of them. They're just not like other people.
Well, let me interject
or something of that. Don't quote me. Yeah, go ahead.
I have a theory, and this is just based on lots of conversations with other Americans that date interracially or prefer to date interethnically or interracially. There's a motif of, I think there's a general, somebody that goes out of their way to date another race or ethnicity or has a proclivity for that tends to have a negative view of the opposite sex of their own ethnicity. Like I knew an Indian guy that thought he had white American women or European women on a pedestal. He thought the Indian women were too hard to get, too guarded. And I've talked to white females that prefer Latin and black guys because they have this perception that they're more confident. They pursue them. They're better lovers. They have more style and charisma, whatever. White guy, talked to other white men that just, they pursue or they go and get a woman from the Philippines and they just have that perception. And that's, I guess, what I had. My son's mother was Caucasian, and maybe it's because I grew up in a blue collar working class area. A lot of women were harsh. I had a lot of early on bad. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm getting even, whatever. I don't know. But I think there's some spite and rebellion to it. I think there was in my case, I think there is with other people. And I just see it in the body language of interracial couples I'm not saying all interracial couples have that mindset or whatever, but I've never thought that women have to be subservient to men or, I want a woman that's smart and aggressive and strong, but just when it comes to dating relationships in marriage, it is what it is. You just look at the statistics and look around you, what's happening. Yeah. Like I said on the panel, though, I told everybody, I give the advice to both men and women to be open to dating people from other countries and cultures because they're just generally, they're not forever teenagers. They're not perpetual adolescents like we have now. We have a lot of us are dressing and acting younger longer. We're not, we just don't have the structure we used to have. They're bringing more emotional maturity. The immigrants are bringing more emotional maturity, they still venerate marriage and children. And if you marry into an ethnic family and you become a part of an immigrant community where you're going to weddings and house get-togethers, whatever, You have more structure. I think it might. I don't know. More support. That's just a perception. Maybe that's totally wrong or way off base, but.
Yeah, I mean, anything can be judged as an opinion nowadays, right? I mean, everyone is entitled to that as an American.
Well, I do have some. I probably do, like a lot of other Americans, have a degree of contempt or biases or whatever towards the opposite sex. I'm not going to lie about that. I do, like with streetwalkers, with prostitutes.
Yeah,
a lot of them were strippers too. A lot of them were traumatized. They were victims of abuse and neglect. But a lot of women that become strippers and prostitutes are predators. They become the predator. Like the stripper that sits at the table with the man and week after week and gets him to spend his whole paycheck on her. She knows how to work his mind to where he thinks he might be able to take her on a date or get her out of that lifestyle or whatever. Same thing with street prostitutes. They take advantage of lonely old men, disabled guys that are sexually frustrated. They steal, they set them up for robbery. Not they as in every single one of them, but they spread diseases. They put guys in just bad situations. They stress them out. They're not all just innocent little
yeah, maybe like a majority of stories we hear, the horror ones where the girl is victimized and advantage taken of and all that. And you hear those, but then there's also women out there that have proclaimed to, like, what was it, Cardi B? She said she used to drug up and rob dudes or something, make them think they're finna get sex and then drug them up and jet with their money or something.
Well,
like,
she should be in prison then if she did that.
I've read of cases in the newspaper.
All these people loved her, but then when she said that, it just looked really sus. And
well, you know what? She may have been doing it for cred or whatever, but I've read articles in the news where there's a street prostitute will have a regular customer. He might be a naive professional in a suburb, and her guy ends up robbing the dude, or she sets him up to be robbed. They break in the house, they kill him, he's there, whatever. And I've read of those situations. They've happened. We hear about the guys that kill the escorts and the strippers, but in the prostitute walkers, but that goes the other way too. I'm not saying that justifies it, but maybe because I was out there up in the mix with all that stuff, I've seen it up close, and
yeah.
I think you probably did too. If you were into, what were you using? Heroin?
Oh no, heavens no.
Cocaine.
My bullshit was just a little stupid run-in of something I never would have ever done any other circumstances, and never have. The influence was just not there so many years ago. Eventually I fell wayward and had to learn a hard lesson. Okay. Now, one of the things I wanted to ask you about, obviously you're aware of the street life and the lifestyle that it can harbor, between the women, the drugs, the addiction, the drug use, the bad places, what's going on. Do you feel like there's a thin, fine line between a sexual deviant or just a dirty old dog? Because men are dogs, do you see that line anywhere? Do you think it exists, that line at all?
Maybe a deviant would be a guy that exposes himself to random women.
Oh God. I guess I chose the wrong word. I mean,
I don't know. Ray, when you say deviant, what do you mean? He eating shit, or I don't know.
No. I guess
golden showers.
Totally the wrong word.
I know golden showers is kind of sexy in a way.
Were you ever in the porno industry anytime in your life?
No, I would have been. I might do it now. I would do it now. If I could get a partner in some Viagra, I'd get on Chatterbait. Seriously, I would do it if I had a partner. I'd cam up, or do if like a working girl. I knew one that had an OnlyFans page, and I said, "Hey, if you need an extra for a movie," because she had videos of her doing stuff with guys, and she just kind of laughed and was like, "Hey, I never got that offer before." Yeah, I would do it in a second.
Okay,
if I had the opportunity. But
what I'm kind of getting into is after that night, after everything that was said and done, I went and looked at some stuff, and I noticed a majority of your channel was sexually oriented.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you wanted to look at it from one angle, you could say, oh, it's shit, what's the word for it? Like from an observation, kind of like it could be an open-ended, just however you want to look at it. But then also from the other side, is it kind of some kind of perversion in nature?
I perceive it. I guess
Do you think you're just a horny old man? That's what I was getting the impression.
Well, no, actually my libido and stamina was going away when I started hitting my early 50s. I had to get Viagra, and that kind of perked it up.
Yeah,
because
I know over the years people like just through age.
Well, my perception was I was thinking I'm just have a very European, Euro hedonistic mindset. I'm open. I hope my content doesn't come off as too deviant, whatever. But I have food on there. I have fun times stuff.
I was just really hoping that I wasn't in the wrong by sticking up for a stranger that I really don't know.
Yeah.
And because, like I said, you're well-spoken, you're very respectful, very well-mannered. You have a lot of knowledge about things. But I guess what just kind of set Gray off in that direction even harder was she starts looking through videos. I haven't seen any of them yet, except for when we were here together. And I was like thinking, he sat here for 2 hours talking, conversing, being polite, like I said, well-spoken, well-mannered.
Maybe I'm the Ted Bundy.
And then this shit hits the fucking room. And I'm like, wow, what in the fuck? Like, so, I just didn't know.
Shut up, shits and giggles. Well,
Billy Bob.
Yeah. Well, females, they analyze things differently than men. They're going to be, maybe they're more.
Yeah. You seem like you know a lot about the street life stuff, and you have experience with, been around the way as far as.
Right.
You grew up on planet Earth, right? I mean, come on.
Yeah. Well,
you didn't come from a sunshine city of peace and, just, I'm sure you had to witness things at a young age, and you had to grow up as.
I grew up in a permissive household. It was a lot of things where I seen a lot of alcohol abuse and people smoking weed. I never seen anybody shoot dope or snort cocaine as a young boy, but.
Yeah. Now, who's this chosen one? Do you know Mr. Tom Reed?
Yeah, I met him. I met him a couple of times
in
person, and we talked on the phone a little bit. And we don't talk anymore. He got mad because I was going over to Debbie Cray Cray's channel and chatting with her.
Oh yeah. I don't think Cray Cray likes me at all.
Yeah, well, she's told me off a dozen times on Messenger, but always we talked. She's yelled at me, called up. I've been chewed out by a few women on YouTube.
Yeah, so I've heard. But I mean, it wasn't like anything out of the way. I said, maybe this guy, he gave women the wrong impression, just trying to be friendly and maybe openly date on the internet. Maybe it goes somewhere, maybe not. But like, unfortunately, the women he's talking to just feeling him, and they get a weird vibe.
Yeah, well,
and it just doesn't work out, is what I'm thinking, really.
Well, if they don't get a weird vibe from me, then there's something really wrong with them because I'm the king of the weirdos. But
yeah,
but I don't take this YouTube serious. A lot of it's in good fun. And women, like I said, women analyze and hear things differently than men. They're more.
Oh yeah, women, they can turn the love switch on and on off like that. I mean, us men can't, And I think that's why they were, designed the way they were.
You got to be careful what you say to the girls, but
yeah. And like I said, the whole time, the whole way, you were being respectful. Appreciated your company. You were well spoken. We talked about a lot of cool stuff. Had a lot of insight and whatnot.
Yeah, it's fun.
But yeah.
I had a good time. I really liked it. I like that. It's D-Saw. Don't say a word. Is that the lady the mod that was up here?
Yeah.
That's D-Saw. All right, cool. That's what I thought.
Just don't say a word.
Man. Okay, brother, I'm gonna have to cut it short because I'm on vacation this week. I got to get caught up on house cleaning and
Oh yeah, okay,
all
okay.
that fun stuff. The party's over, man. So
Yeah, back to reality.
back to that. What's real quick? What's up with you? Are you rolling solo or just?
Well, I came on today to because I was gonna come on last night and watch Mars's stuff with him, but he never came on. He stood us all up again.
Okay.
So yeah, I figured I'd go ahead and do it today. I'm off today. I'm home in front of the computer. I just
Well,
want
I want to find out more about the dynamics of you and this guy. Go on, do a live panel up or whatever. But
Well, I think I've covered everything you could see actually, as far as you'd have to go back in the vids to see the stuff because there's nothing I can say or show now. He's all dried up.
Yeah.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, have a good day, brother. Thanks for having me.
Okay, man. Take care. Be good.
I'll be back. All right. Bye.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we had a surprise drop in from Secular Human. Guys, I did not want to sit through that long ass fucking Mars World video. The one that was shitty, you couldn't hear it. So we'll just look at this and then I'll probably jam it out here. Hold on. Let's see if you can hear it.
I'm going live at like 8:30, 9 tonight for about 20 minutes. Anyone wants to show up, 8:30, 9, I think Eastern Standard Time.
Central, you idiot.
North Dakota, Midwest. So see you there.
He did get a haircut. We can establish that, right? It's still got the pink, the telltale pink. I think he's just been wearing it out. I think he knows those very strong German genes are going to just wash that pink away, right? Yeah. So he did that. He did that damn one video. I didn't even watch the whole damn thing, and then I didn't even watch it here either. Like, I just heard the quality and said, man, I can't fucking listen to this. I didn't know it would sound this bad on the computer because I even had headphones on at first. So yeah, this was just the is this the girl in this video? I think you might confuse someone else with someone else, maybe. I don't know. But yeah. Shit said shit, you should make a compilation video of all the times he said he was gonna come on and then just make it one long mashup. Nah, man, I'm not gonna sit there and put no more work into it. Because that's like the equivalent of me saying, hey, I'm gonna go live and then I don't, you know. But with him, I guess it's more sacred because he is who he is. So yeah, Mars, I slick even waited till 3 a.m. I left this fucking StreamYard up and open. I was gonna get his ass when he just wasn't suspecting it. But like I said, I thought he was gonna come on between 8:30 and 9, and then I gave it till 10. And then after about 10:30, I was like, he ain't coming, he ain't making a video. And I said, but he may come on live at 3 a.m. And he didn't even do that then. So I guess he got caught up, held up, whatever. But yeah. That other video, it's on his channel. It's like 12 minutes long, 10 minutes long. If y'all want to sit to that grainy mouthful of fucking marbles quality, yeah, he needs to get the headphones ASAP. Or maybe we need to kickstart this camera for him again. I didn't realize how taking that camera away from him would hurt him down the road. And for that, I'm so sorry, Mars. I should have been behind you. I feel like I did for a day. But I think in the end, we were all like, fuck that camera. You don't need no damn camera. And it's like now, later on down the road, he needs that fucking camera. So guys, get Mars that camera so that we can have the good quality audio at least. I think that'd be nice. Yeah, that's what I said. Maybe he saw that I had a pending live that didn't have a set time. And he knows what I'm going to do because I've done it before. Shit, one time when we were talking about him and he gets pulled over and was streaming getting pulled over, I shot us right over there and we watched it right there. That was epic as fuck. But yeah, the theories are out there. No, he didn't get the camera because we all was just like, no, fuck that. And we all just pulled the project. So yeah, now he needs it, guys. He needs the best camera. If you got it, mail him one. If not, go fund it, whatever, cash app him. Let's get this guy some tech, okay? We need to get him doing lives. That'd be the shit. Hey there, what is up? Yeah. Same old shit. Just don't fucking do it. But yeah, this wasn't meant to. Well, the camera he showed us, I think it was like some kind of Chinese one, and it was fairly cheap, but it just did not look good. Like, it did not look like it was going to be a real reputable product, because you could tell like what's a Wish type camera versus something that's a bargain price. And for the most part, we tried to keep him from buying a shitty brand camera that was just going to be garbage when he got it, because why throw away $80 on some no-name brand fake HDR whatever style, whatever brand, when he could just spend a couple $100 in town, go to Best Buy and get a real name brand camera that's going to actually hold up. So yeah, we need that camera, Mars. We need that fucking camera. But anyway, I need to get out here and do some stuff, live my life. Yeah, didn't plan on seeing Secular, but we were able to get him on and I guess tie up some loose ends about the other night. Guys, I guess I'm gonna get out of here. Keep your eyes peeled for the new Mars World. It could be today or any day after this moment. Okay, enjoy your Monday. Be safe. I love you all.